Hey everybody, good morning and happy 1st of January 2026 from the breezy Rhine River area. We're having high winds blowing. Hey, hope you made it safe into 2026. We're having high winds blowing from west-southwest this time, not from the east. It's plus 3 degrees Charlie in the wind chill. It feels like -3, and you can still see the ice pellets. Yeah. Danke, frohes neues Jahr. So you can still see the ice pellets, some of them. Wow. So the winds are around 50 kilometers an hour. Oh yeah, the winds are really, the winds are really picking up. Okay, let me just get my antenna up, and I want to check who is on air. I'm a little bit late at time. I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning doing repair work and listening, having my FT747GX standing by and listening shortwave frequencies, and you know, and then time is flying. You're looking at the clock and it's what? It is 3:47 in the morning? Yes, it was. So, okay, let me unhook the trailer real quick and I'll be right there. DK5ONV on the 1st of January 2026 down at the Yacht Harbor, at the breezy Yacht Harbor, just to be precisely. What a gorgeous, 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 breezy 1st of January 2026. Yeah. And there's so many people around. I think they all got their hangovers from maybe partying too hard. I don't know. So let's hook this thing up. Okay. Let's move over to the southeast corner. Can you hear the noise of the wind? Wow, that sounds gigantic. And it's really, it feels nice. It feels colder than plus degrees centigrade. I say by feel, it feels like -1. So there's the southeast corner. We got this thing hooked up. And let's move over to the feed point to the north. Super windy up there, I tell you. Look at the insulator egg. Yeah, your friend Günter is crazy. He is going out with his radio trailer in all kinds of weather. You always witnessing funny things. The wind blew that dry leaf right into my balloon. So, this maybe could shorten out my wire. Maybe. What do you think? Should I take it off or should I leave it there? Maybe the wind is blowing it off when I pulled the balloon box up to its place. There's a lot of funny stuff happening down here. Okay, let me get the antenna up. Isn't that just a gorgeous setup? A very, very beautiful delta loop. Southeast, the feed point in the north, and right behind me the insulator egg in the southwest. And now I'm zooming it back to normal. Yep, can you still see it? Can you still see it? I can barely see it. I can make it out. You gotta be crazy to do all that stuff. There's no doubt about it. So let's hook up the radio and see who is there. Look what is happening. The coax is getting closer to the trailer. Usually it stays over there. The wind is just blowing it around. God damn it. God damn it. Look what is happening up there. Yeah. The wind is blowing really hard and just moving that balloon box around, and look what is going on. Can you see that? Holy shapeshit. Holy shapeshit. It's the wind, it's not me. I'm just trying to hold the coax cable a little bit. So, wow. I tell you, the wind's at 65 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. So I gotta secure my coax cable. At least a little bit. Look. It's not me doing that. Look, I'm not even touching it. I just... Okay, let me just fix that real quick.
Our best wishes to you and your family for a prosperous new year here in 2026. We'll be looking for you. I'm on the air on these upper bands most of the winter, so I'll be looking for you many
New York
times
State.
this year. Take care. 93.
I tell you, the wind is cold. Freezy cold wind. I had to put my hoodie on. I rarely do this, but the wind is blowing. You get a runny nose. Look what the coax is doing. Just to show you what is happening up in the air. So, there's a lot happening right now. I just released the paracord just a little bit to lower the tension, but if I release it too much, if it's too loosened, then it gets more tangled around. So it is what it is. Look what the coax is doing, I'm telling you. Günter has his coax dance show. So, all right, let's just walk a little bit and check on the antenna, what it is doing. Yeah, the winds are blowing. Man, can you imagine how cold it is up there? And 77 feet high from the ground. Boy, it's, I tell you, you're going to freeze your nuts off. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And my fingers are cold. They're dead. I can't feel them anymore. Just from holding the camera, from holding the phone. So, the southeast. Looking funny. What is that on my... Look at this. What is that on my insulator egg? It looks like a branch or something. Or is that a leaf, or what is it? Let's walk over and check on it. It's a funny thing. There's something. It looks like a piece of branch that got blown around. Can you see it? Let's get a little bit closer. It wasn't there a couple minutes ago. Where is that coming from? Yeah, it looks like a piece of branch got blown off from the trees, maybe from right there, and then it got just stuck in my insulator egg. It's funny. Ham radio is fun, especially portable ham radio in all kinds of weather. Okay. Wow, Papa. I tell you, it is quite windy. And look at this. Oh, that was a leaf. I thought that's a bird. Last time I walked around here, a bird almost flew against my head. Look at this beautiful sundown in the southwest. Wow, I got cold finger. Hell. So, okay, I'll let you go for now. Yeah, boy, there's something happening up in the air. 7-3. It is super stormy, cold wind, a bad day for a lot of video recordings. As soon as you take your gloves off, 5 seconds later your fingers are going to be so stiff you can't press any buttons, you can't feel nothing. According to the weather station, it's 2 degrees plus 2 degrees Charlie's, but by feel it's -5, -6 from the cold wind. So that's why I'm just sharing some scenery with you down here. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and a happy prosperous 2026 to you all out there, okay? The wind is still beastie blowing. And yeah, you gotta stay warm. That's all I can say.
Site 7 for Cordoba is fine. Sorry, my condition, I go in the Charlie 7610.
Wow, I'm not going to stay super long. I got a job to do tomorrow. I just came here to make a couple calls, or answering a couple calls. All bands are crowded. Every band from 20 to 10 meters. Every band, 12 meters is open. Not super open, but it's open. I worked Steve in Western New York, K82 ABA, on a new band, by the way. 15 is busy, 17 is busy, 20 is busy, even 10 meters opened up. So you got the choice. Whatever band you like to work, go and work it. That's all I'm saying. From the cold, windy yacht harbor of Wiesbaden City. It's 1812 local right now, and look what the coax cable is doing. Can you see that? It's not a rattlesnake, it's not an anaconda. No, it's a it's an Ultra Flex 7 of Messi and Poloni that is dancing right in front of me. Günter enjoying the dance show in the dark. So look what it is doing. Can you see that? So the cable is just entertaining and dancing and moving. There's a lot going on down here, I can tell you. Look where the coax is right now. Usually the coax runs this way always, over there to that plastic roll, to that spool, you know. And the wind is so powerful, I can tell you. So I think it's time to pack up and get back home. I go for my part-time job tomorrow, the first time for the new year. And yeah, I have to do some logbook work because the QRZ.com server was down, everything was freezing, and didn't really work, challenging. So I was writing a paper log, I say like 36 contacts that I have to punch in to my computer from home. and it's going to be quite a job to take my antenna down in the storm. I do everything slowly and safe. So I wish everybody a happy, prosperous 2026. Thanks for coming, for stopping by my channel. Look at the coax, but the coax is getting to my rucksack almost. Unbelievable. So thank you so much for everything, and have a beautiful 1st of January. And I keep you up to date about things. DK50NV with this 80-meter horizontal delta loop, 77 feet high from the ground. And wow, what can I just say? What a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Blackjack, how about it? Okay, I gotta wake him up. He's having his beauty sleep, and oh yeah. 7-3, everybody. Look the coax. Look where the coax is right now. Wow. Oh my goddamn goodness. Look at this. I gotta get up. I gotta let you have a look at it. Look where the coax is right now. There's the trailer, and there's the coax, and usually the coax goes this way over here from the trailer over here to that plastic thing right here. And the wind just blew it, and it probably got a little bit tangled up there in these branches. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just move it carefully, not pulling like crazy on it, just moving it a little. And wow, there's a lot going on up in the air. That's all I can say. So I'm going to take my antenna down and taking the trip back home. Let me give you some more light. My hands are cold. I cannot feel anything. My fingertips are just dead. Where's the coax? I just pulled the paracords, not too tight, but I gave it some tension to make sure that this thing is not whipping and bouncing around like crazy, and pulling my antenna tuner down from the radio and damaging everything. Okay, everybody, this is it for today. On the 1st of January, from the yacht harbor of Wiesbaden City, DK5 ONV saying 7-3. Wee wee! Rock and roll. Wow, folks. I'm right underneath of the southwest corner of my delta loop antenna. That's my extension cord. And now I let the antenna down. It's a little bit hard to show this with one hand, but I'll try to do it. So, number 1, number 2, there I'm hooking these ones together again. Hold on, like so and so. Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. I grab you. Here we go. This is Uncle Günter's special knot that holds every storm. Every storm. Never that I can remember that these knots were opening. So let the antenna down now. It's very, very simple. It's a little bit hard in the dark, and when the wind is blowing that strong, And I'm just taking one end of the rope and I just tighten it up here, wrapping it around 3, 4, 5 times, securing it with the 4mm carabiner. Like, it's really hard to show that. One hand I got my phone in my hands like this. Okay, I let this hang the way it is. I do the same thing on the southeast corner, and then I'm grabbing my balloon box. The balloon is still hanging right there, right in front. Right there. When I'm done with it in the southeast, release the ropes, and then I'm pulling on the wire. Right? And I'm pulling on the wire, unhooking the balloon box and the wire, and then I use my roll to coil up the antenna wire, and little by little we get this thing down again. So this is how I work. One-man army, all alone. So let's walk over into the east. Just wanted to introduce you a little bit how I'm doing this, especially in the dark. There's quite some holes here. You really need to watch where you step. So there's the other paracord. Okay, same thing again. Untying the knot. It's very simple. Number 1, 2, 2, 2. 3 times. Perfect, got it. I can even do that with one hand. Sometimes it works with one hand, but sometimes I need to use both of my hands. Okay, get this thing here around the tree, around this branch. And doing the same thing here. Wrap it around that branch 3, 4 times. Stick around. Abracadabra. And make the carabiner snug in. Okay. Looking good. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Now we're running over to the feed point again. Not running, but you better don't run, Günter. You run, you step in one of these holes, it's over. You're gonna lay yourself down and waiting for the emergency to come by, get you into the hospital. No, we don't want that. There we go. Then I'm pulling it backwards, so the southeast and the southwest is coming out of the tree down to the ground, pretty much. There's a trailer behind me. I need to watch where I'm walking backwards. Don't have any ice in my bag, so just lay it to the ground. Unhook the cara. Gotta hold it with my knee now. Wow, the ground is cold. Okay, I take the paracord and I wrap it around here, and it's all fine. That's the north, you know, the feed point. Stick around. So I gentle coil it up like this. Easy, not too hard. And I bring it all the way over here, a little bit zigzag. Ziggle-zag, hold on. That's how I secure it. Till the next time I'm coming back. So it's going to be fine. Let me see. Yeah. It's going to be fine. Hold on. Got it. It's really hard to do with one hand. standing on my toes. Man, God. My fingers are dead. They are cold. I cannot feel them anymore. Yeah, that's perfect. The way it is. So, yeah, exactly. Okay, now let's coil up the wire. I'll be right back. Damn, this thing is cold. This thing is cold, I tell you. Wow, can you see my hands? They got red. This thing is fantastic. This works just excellent. Jürgen Rollman did such a great job. This thing is just wow. This is quite some work. You know, I just did like 10 turns or so. Pre-winched them, not fully winched them up. Just pre-winching him up. Then I follow the wire here, and there's the insulator rack. It's still too high up, I cannot reach it. So what am I going to do is right now I grab the wire here, and I grab the wire there. Come here. Don't act like a idiot. I gotta pull a little bit. A little bit, and a little bit more. Come here. Okay. It could. Nah, no good. No good. Hold on. This is super hard to do with just one hand. That works for you. And the other hand is holding the phone. So now I'm unhooking this thing right here. This is really hard to do. Okay. Unhooking this. Let the paracord fall on the ground. Then making sure it's not tangled up somewhere or gets stuck somewhere. And I'm just walking with this carabiner. And I wrapping it around this branch, 3-4 turns around, secure it with the carabiner, and done. And this is how it looks like then when it's finished. This is for the insulator rack, for the cable zip tie, and this is the other end that is going to be secured with the ground stake over there. And this is how I do it all the time. So before I had the big shot, I was installing the ropes every time new. Just swing throwing them, maybe like 30 feet high, on a good day 40 feet, but this is pretty much it. Now we are 78 feet high. I did that with the big shot of notch, of course. Okay, where is my, there it is. There's my insulator rack, etc. So now we're finishing up the southeast corner, unhooking the paracord of the southeast corner, wrapping it around the branch over there, and then I coil up the whole wire set, and then I'll be out of here. 7-3 everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy, prosperous 2026 DK50NV in the dark. I want to finish it up and I want to get back home. Bye bye everybody. Okay, one more last look around before I'm getting my wrinkled butt on the saddle. And leaving this beautiful place. I call it Paradise Ranch. Yeah, so and you're going to be my eyewitness. Uncle Günter doesn't leave no garbage and no trash here. This is the This is the plastic from the coffee that nice gentleman brought me. I'll take it home into the garbage can. So I was looking on the ground one more time. If there's some packaging, some paper, you know, I pick it up, and then I want this place to be clean and not looking like a junkyard. Yeah, that's very important. To me it is. So, all right, let's get out of here. I say 7-3. Have a good one. Catch you on the next one. DK54NV/portable. And Blackjack and the radio trailer. We're out of here now.